Here we have the Alienware M15 R2, and remember, if you like the review, please like and subscribe. So the Alienware M15 R2 is Alienware's response to the small gaming market, or small gaming portable market. This is for if you want to go to a LAN party, but you don't feel like lugging a huge desktop along with you. If you want something for gaming, you're better off either going with the desktop or with the bigger 17-inch gaming machine. This laptop unfortunately sits in sort of a middle category where it tries to be a productivity computer along with a gaming laptop, and it doesn't do either particularly well. Let's talk about some of the pros of the Alienware M15 R2. It has a great keyboard, it's not too mushy, it offers great feedback, and that's about it. I suppose also the aesthetics of the laptop are pretty good. A lot of gaming laptops have a tendency to look stupid. They have bad typeface on the keys, they have all these lights and weird molds for the plastics. This thing is aesthetically tasteful, especially for a gaming machine, and that's pretty much where all of the pros end. In terms of cons, the number one is reliability. This thing is about as reliable as an Alfa Romeo from the 70s. It has, to date, had 2 keyboard replacements, 2 motherboard replacements, 2 keyboard controller replacements, 2 speaker replacements, and as of recording this video, the backlight on the keyboard has failed yet again. Before the keyboard actually wouldn't even type, but now it types, backlight has failed, and it's still getting grounding from the speakers, so they produce this sort of buzzing sound when the laptop is idle, and it produces a lot of graphics coil whine. So basically whenever the graphics card gets heated up, it kind of creates an additional buzzing noise. The screen is a 15.6-inch 1080p panel. It has the 144 refresh rate. That allows the computer to make things look very lifelike with motion. However, if you're looking for sharp fonts and good-looking graphics, this is not the computer. The 1080p panel is specifically for gamers. That way the graphics card isn't in overdrive constantly. It's not pushing as high of a resolution. In terms of the quality of the microphones and cameras built in at the top, they are very lackluster. The camera doesn't produce very good image, and the microphones are really not that good either. I suppose you could use these on the fly if absolutely necessary, but for a laptop around $2,000, they should have put something a little bit better in there. The Tobii eye tracking experience camera that's here at the bottom of the screen, that is a gimmick if I have ever seen one. I have tested it both with productivity software as well as games, and I haven't found a single case where it enhances the experience by using it. The Trackpad is something plucked out of a PowerBook 500. It's small, it lacks any kind of meaningful multi-touch support, and it's not very accurate. It's kind of chintzy to click down. All in all, it feels very old and outdated, and it's not very good. Especially when you have these MacBook Pros that have these trackpads that are half the size of the bottom frame. Input-output on this machine is pretty decent. You've got the Alienware graphics card accelerator on the back. You've got plenty of USB ports, Ethernet, USB-C as well. In terms of portability, the machine is it's made of decent plastics, and it is fairly light and small enough that you could throw this into a work bag or backpack to travel with it if necessary. That said, I'm not sure why you really want to. Again, if you're really looking for a run-of-the-mill machine that's good for gaming and productivity, I guess this is it, although I couldn't recommend it based on the reliability factor alone. We've had other people report similar and other kind of bizarre issues that this laptop tends to have. If you're looking for something for a good productivity machine, just a powerhouse machine that'll do video and audio editing, you're better off either looking at the 16-inch MacBook Pro or going with a Dell XPS. If you're looking for something gaming, I suggest you go with a traditional desktop or a 17-inch laptop, maybe even something a little bit better. If you're looking for something portable, then you're better off going with either the 13-inch Dell XPS or the 13-inch MacBook Pro. A couple of other things to note is that when you are playing a game and the graphics card is at max heat and the CPU is at max heat, the fans really sound like this thing is taking off. Another problem I don't like is that the software that comes preloaded with the computer, the Alienware control panel that allows you to overclock the machine or change the colors of your lights, the interface on that software is absolutely abysmal. I mean, it is one of the worst pieces of software I've had to experience to navigate, just no good. So all in all, this Alienware is not one of our favorite laptops. It's not built well, so we don't recommend anybody buy one. But if you want this demo unit for a good price, we're happy to sell it to you.